Look at the size of that thing. Can hardly fit it in the frame. There we go. That is a Tipsy Tom to end all Tipsy Toms. A mega Tipsy Tom donated by none other than Trees for Tigers, a wonderful organization that funds animal enrichment across the United States at exotic animal sanctuaries. Thank you, Trees for Tigers. We cannot wait for the Tiger Trio to take advantage of this mega Tipsy Tom. A little poor connection here. There we go. Now we're back. Hey, Karen, thanks for joining us. We are moving a mega Tipsy Tom through the double door into the Tiger Trio's habitat. Thank you, AJ, for closing that door behind me for our safety protocol. Welcome, Lori. Welcome, everyone. Glad to see I'm having a connection now. There's AJ, a one-man band, doing an excellent job lifting that mega Tipsy Tom that was donated by Trees for Tigers. They're an awesome organization. You guys are very familiar with them. They've done all types of habitat improvements from caves, pools. They often donate toys like you see here. They're a great organization that funds exactly what I just said, exotic animal enrichment for sanctuaries across the United States. All right, AJ's really heaving that thing over. Everyone's applauding you as well, AJ. And as you can see, we are inside looking out. We are on the inside habitat of none other than the notorious Tiger Trio. There's Noelle just polishing off some of that snow on top of their platforms, and AJ is getting this mega Tipsy Tom situated. There you go, AJ. You really manhandled that thing. And to give you an idea, these are the Tipsy Toms that you may be accustomed to seeing here at the sanctuary. That's about one-fourth the size of this tank right here. And we're really hoping that the Tiger Trio is going to love this thing. They're going to be able to kind of bear hug it and knock it over. And these Tipsy Toms are so great for the cats too, is because they're weighted at the bottom, as you can see. And they just kind of bob right back into place. And they always keep the cats guessing and engaged. And it's something that they certainly love. And that's why we just want to lend an extra thanks to Trees for Tigers, because they're always looking out for what the cats love and what's going to improve or enrich their lives. And they've done exactly that. Nice job, AJ. Everyone's saying, great job, AJ. You can see all the toys we have here for the trio. And of course, their platforms, more permanent enrichment. Judson's falling over some stuff as I walk back. More permanent enrichment, like the trees that you see. We know the Tiger Trio love their trees. We have little boulder piles as well, which I just tripped over. AJ, beautiful stage that you've set here. Exactly. I have some ground cinnamon for you. And I have some perfume as well. Perfect. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves. Happy Tuesday. I am live within the Tiger Trio's habitat. They are safely locked in their rooms after AJ and his interns had done some cleaning in here and, of course, placing some enrichment for them. And we're excited to test out this new giant Tipsy Tom. I don't know what we could call it, the Tipsy Godzilla or Mega Tipsy Tom, who knows? And that thing is a sight to behold. It is a mega piece of enrichment.
Tipsy Titan.
The Tipsy Titan. I like that, AJ. This Tipsy Titan donated to us by the Trees for Tigers, an organization that you guys are familiar with, who've done all types of habitat improvements here to for our residents here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. AJ's just adding a little extra cinnamon on their barrel feeder. No food in the barrel feeder today, but still giving them a little something extra to play with. You know, Lauren, how much does one that size cost? I know they're very expensive. You're exactly right. I mean, something like this, the regular size Tipsy Tom, or maybe we could call it the mini Tipsy Tom now, those are in the upwards of the $100 range. And, you know, looking at this big one, Yeah, that most definitely is going to be in the maybe a couple $100, several $100. So extra big thank you for Trees to Tigers for donating this for the trio. That's one thing that they're always keeping in mind is how can a cat stay happy? And we know that your cats at home are Wildcats too. They love toys. We can see the claw marks and scratches on many of these toys. They are predator proof, says the Wildlife Toy Box website, but of course our residents often prove that claim wrong, scratching up these toys to no avail. And you know, believe it or not, we go through toys. We actually have to retire toys because they've been so scratched up. And it's great that we've done things like the toy drive before, and where many of you guys purchase toys for some of your favorite cats. And now we have places like Trees for Tigers who are also donating these awesome toys to keep them in circulation. Alrighty, AJ, I'm ready whenever you are. You and Noel have done an awesome job shoveling off all these perches and platforms. You can see, speaking of Trees for Tigers, that cave, this is a permanent habitat installation, was provided by Trees for Tigers, and many of you know the caves behind us over in Pride Prairie for Shanti, Leo, and Mansa, as well as a set of caves for the 5 Wild. So we love seeing all these thanks for Trees for Tigers coming over the board. It's great to see the permanent additions that they've made to our habitats, as well as the not so permanent additions like the toys, which we're able to. Tiger Trio will get some time with it. Maybe Jeremy and Simon are going to love this giant Tipsy Tom in their pool in the summer. Who knows? It's going to be exciting sight to see. I'm glad to have you all with us. All right. Okie dokie. We'll let AJ get the locks taken care of, and then I'll be his double check today. Everyone's saying great job, AJ. Nice job maneuvering the Tipsy Titan across the habitat. Welcome everyone. If you are just joining us, you are settling in for quite the show here. Just gonna double check the locks quickly, giving a tug on each one. Pins in, second chain. Looks good, AJ. You are tuning in to quite the experience, is what I was mentioning. We are live here at the Tiger Trio. I'm going to walk over to the main stage. We have just set a giant piece of enrichment for this group that was donated to us by Trees for Tigers. And Trees for Tigers, I've spoke about them a few times in this post so far, but Trees for Tigers is an excellent organization that funds enrichment for exotic animal sanctuaries across the U.S. They've done all types of stuff for us here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, from caves to toys like you see here, and we are feeling thankful on this day, and we're looking forward to the Tiger Trio checking out this new mega piece of enrichment. Alrighty. You can see we got a couple inches of snow. Caretakers were in there shoveling off platforms for the trio as well, of course, in addition to placing that enrichment. She's Henry and Haley milling around their habitat. 2 wild-born bobcats. These two get quite the spectacle. They have lions across the way and tigers as well. Henry and Haley can hang with the big ones. Alrighty. There it is. The stage is set. You can really, again, get another kind of perspective as to how giant that Tipsy Titan is in the middle. I really like that name that AJ came up with. Looking at the comments, Vada just mentioned, I got a keychain from the Tiger Trio. A very unique gift. Hey, that's awesome, Vana. That's great to hear you took advantage of our holiday store, which we had various keychains made by some of your favorite cats, and of course the Tiger Trio making some of those keychains. So great to hear that. Hey, Sid Evans, thank you for your $25 gift. Very much appreciated. And especially as we kind of move into winter here in northern Minnesota, things are going to start cooling down. And that means our utility bill in the winter is going to be going up. And any bit to kind of defray that cost is very much appreciated. So thank you for that. And Lauren just shared the post. Sharing is another great way to help the cats here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Really helps get the word out on the sanctuary and shares the TWS page to people in your feed who may not like our Facebook page. So that's always a great way to help too. Thanks for that, Lauren. And the boys have entered their shift. They're eagerly awaiting to come check out their new piece of enrichment. Oh, the ball fell off. That's all right. I am good to go, AJ, whenever you are. And it looks like the Tiger Trio is good to go as well. All right, here we go. Dimitri's first out of the gate. Look at that big thing, Dimitri. What do you think, big guy? And here comes Griffin. That's Zeke, who's behind the perch structure there. AJ dotted the pieces or the toys there with some ground cinnamon as well as some perfume for these guys to enjoy. And usually, they were just locked inside. They know that caretakers were in here cleaning and shoveling. So oftentimes, I was going to say they'll kind of get the lay of the land and go and check out their habitat, see if anything's changed. And I'm mistaken. Griffin's getting right to business and is doing some rolling around. I imagine he knows there's some cinnamon sprinkled around the area. What do you think of that giant Tipsy Tom there, Griffin? Wow, look at that thing. That Tipsy Tom even makes a tiger look small. Oh, nice job, Griffin. Whoa! Excellent job. I imagine that this Tipsy Tom is going to be a great accessory for the pool. Thing is practically tiger size and is going to be floating, wobbling back and forth. I know that this batch is going to have a blast with it. Hey, see, we're up to $71 on today's post. Thank you for that. Let me scroll back up quickly to see who donated. Oh, wow, look at that. Is that Zeke or Dimitri? I can't tell. Zeke? So that's Zeke, who's bear hugging the Tipsy Titan, as we all were hoping. I was assuming that this thing was going to get bear hugged before the live post was over, and it looks like we hit the nail right on the head. And so now Zeke was just kind of sliding it along the snow here. He's trying to figure out how he can maneuver such a massive toy. He says, I might just sink my teeth into it. Welcome, everyone. If you're just joining us, we are hanging out with the Tiger Trio, these three Tiger brothers who call the Wildcat Sanctuary their forever home. You can see Zeke there mounted on a mega giant huge piece of enrichment that was donated to us by Trees for Tigers, an awesome organization who is often here helping out the Wildcat Sanctuary, creating enrichment enhancements or donating amazing things like these toys here. We certainly appreciate Trees for Tigers and all that they continue to do here for the cats of the Wildcat Sanctuary. And kind of the proof in the pudding right here, being able to watch two tigers kind of fawn over a new toy that's been donated to them with the sole purpose of trying to make them just that much happier in their wild at heart life. It's really is great to see. Oh, you get it, Zekers. Nice job, Mr. Zeke. Zeke's really taking the reins on this thing and is wondering how is he going to move this giant toy from A to B. And big guy, I don't think you're a strong tiger, I'll give you that, but I don't know if it'll be as easy as you think it's going to be. I feel like he kind of sizes it up, hops on it, and then realizes that, oh man, I think this is a little bit bigger than I thought. You gonna tip it more upright again, Mr. Zeke? What do you think? Oh, this is just so fun, isn't it, Mr. Zekers? Everybody's kind of doing things at their own pace. There's Zeke here. Dimitri just plopped down in the snow over here. And Griffin, where'd Griffin go? Griffin's up front. Hey, Zeke. Oh, excuse me, Dimitri. What your brother got?
Hey, boys.
Be nice, everyone.
Come on, there's enough toys for everybody.
There are enough toys for everyone. Welcome, everyone. It's a lovely Tuesday here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. We are hanging out with the Tiger Trio, doing a little enrichment session. We have a mega-sized Tipsy Tom here that seems to be a hit. Dimitri's having his go at it. Brother Zeke was nice enough to share his toys. That's a great trait to have, Zeke. Generosity, patience, and understanding. He's gonna take a seat and let his brother have a go at it for a while. And so this is a different technique. Zeke was coming from the opposite direction, was kind of jumping up on the blunt end. Hey there, Mr. Dimitri, or excuse me, Griffin. Jumping on the blunt end, but Dimitri's got a different tactic and is going more up the tapered side. Hey, Kara, and you just donated. Thank you for that, Kara. It's pretty incredible. We are doing just kind of a regular old live post with our Wild at Heart residents, and we have raised $146. So thank you, everyone who's given, and we certainly appreciate it. As I was mentioning earlier, that it's winter here in Minnesota. You can see the snow on the ground. We actually have some fairly chilly forecasts in the single digits coming up here, and anything to help defray the cost of our utility bill in the winter is greatly appreciated, and that $146 donated today is going to go a long way. So thank you, everyone. And if you're unfamiliar with the Tiger Trio's story, these three are victims of the cub petting industry. The Tiger Trio came from a speed breeding facility in Colorado. They were on about 20 acres of land and had over 100 cats. And to give you some perspective, we are on just over 40 acres of land and have just over 100 cats. So this was essentially an industrialized breeding situation where these cats were being churned out for cub petting and photo opportunities. And I can't tell you how many times here at TWS we hear, set them free, they don't deserve to live in captivity. And we couldn't agree more. And it's operations like that, those cub petting and pay to play opportunities, that are dooming these cats to a life in captivity. And that's something that we here at TWS are trying to educate against by kind of teaching the stories of our residents like Zeke, Dimitri, and Griffin, so you yourself don't make that mistake of kind of dooming a cat to captivity just for that one little photo opportunity, that tiger selfie. It really is not worth it. And especially around here, the holidays, if you want a talking point at the dinner table, it'd be a great thing to educate people on kind of the perils of cub petting and what actually is happening when you are taking that photo with a tiger, and the life that you're sentencing them to. And you can always go to our website, thewildcatsanctuary.org, and we have a search bar up right in the upper right hand corner. You can type in cub petting. We have all types of educational blogs and articles that'll talk a little bit more about that cruel industry and what you can do to help and the changes that we can make. Well, everybody is just enjoying themselves, and I couldn't be happier. Zeke's watching his brother play around with the toy after he got to play with it. Oh, the Tipsy Tom's back on its upright, and down it goes again. So polite of Zeke to share with his brother. That's true love. We've all had siblings. I'm a sibling myself. That's quite the skill and level of tolerance to have, Mr. Zeke, so we appreciate it. Everybody shares here. I think Dimitri likes the toy. He's more kind of wondering, well, how am I supposed to move this thing? How am I supposed to grab and pick it up? And I think that's going to be a little bit bigger of a chore than you think so, Dimitri. I can't wait to get this giant Tipsy Tom in the pool as well. I think it'll be an absolute hit in there. Oh, yeah. How's that ground cinnamon? It's not too bad, he says. It's not too bad. Well, everyone, it's been a blast today. I'm thoroughly happy that the Tiger Trio came out and took full advantage of their new toy. Thank you, Trees for Tigers, for this donation. As always, all of your donations go to great use here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, whether it's a permanent installation like a cave or something temporary like this toy. We very, very much appreciate it. And we're glad that we got to see the Tiger Trio, Mr. Griffin here, Zeke and Dimitri, have a blast with it. Oh, thank you, Mr. Griffin. Thank you, big guy. All right, everyone. Thank you so much again for tuning in. We are the Wildcat Sanctuary here in Sandstone, Minnesota. And you guys are the ones who make 100 plus lives possible here. And we couldn't be any more thankful for it, could we, Griffin? Yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we're going to see you on a live post tomorrow with Shadow the Leopard. Thank you, everyone.